on the down camera.
Just flip
All
around.
right,
Okay.
we're live. Good morning.
Hey,
Good
everybody.
morning.
All right, I'm going to move this over so I can see what people say to us.
Okay.
All right, we are live. Hey, welcome everybody to Memory Bound Paper Craft Store in Ankeny, Iowa. I'm Kelly. Gosh, I was here all last week, and then yesterday I was not here on the video, but we had a wonderful day with Teresa. And Teresa's here with me
I'm
today.
here again today.
Teresa's
behind
back.
the camera today.
Where's my microphone? There it is. Sometimes it flops on the inside. Anyway, yesterday Teresa was here and Katie and Janet. Janet's here every day. Thank you,
Yes.
Janet.
Good morning, Janet.
And those bookmarks you made, Teresa, were amazing.
Well, they were so much fun.
They were cool. I took pictures of all of them, and they will be on our blog in a few days. But some of them were pretty amazing.
Yeah,
so.
And then I was supposed to leave some of my books for some of the staff here to read, and I forgot and took them home. So I had to bring them back again today.
Teresa, that was a lot to haul those books here and back.
It was a heavy
bag. Thank you for doing that. Gosh, we got, looks like Joyce
Minnesota,
is here and Connie. Welcome, everybody.
California.
It's Tuesday, and it's July 8th. I cannot even believe it's July 8th. I feel like it's the 4th is coming, and it already came and went. So I hope that you guys had a really great 4th weekend. I know I did. We had some wonderful fireworks, which I love, and pretty good weather, little rain, so some good stuff. We were talking about Rhonda and Chris both have grandsons that are being deployed. They're already have left, had the ceremony, and they're where are they, Chris? Louisiana. They're in Louisiana. I'm sure it's kind of warm there.
I wonder if we have anyone watching from Louisiana.
I don't know. They could tell us the temperature, give us the weather.
Shout out to Louisiana.
I don't know. People watch us from all over.
I know. We got South Dakota. People are saying good morning from different states, but I haven't seen Louisiana, but you never know. There might be somebody out there.
I want to, speaking of Louisiana and these military folks that we really appreciate, Rhonda joined the Blue Star Mothers of Iowa, and they are doing a drive because they send out 2,700, you guys, 2,700 holiday care packages. So Memory Bound is honored, and I'm honored that we're doing this. We are a drop-off point. So if you want to donate to the care packages that these, probably men and women, but Blue Star Mothers of Iowa put together for the soldiers that are deployed and won't be home for Christmas. We would love for you to drop things off. The cool thing is, Teresa, that you can also go out to Amazon, and I'm pretty sure I put it on Facebook. There's a link because they have a wish list out there, and it's just interesting the kinds of things that they need. That's broken into like 3 groups. There's food items, kind of like personal items, and then other items, which is kind of like fun and games. So they need things like gum, candy bars, Chex Mix, pretzels, water enhancer flavor packets, salsa and peanut butter. I thought those were pretty cool ones, Teresa. Microwave popcorn, pudding cups, fruit snacks. It's all on Facebook. If you go to the very top of our page, you can see it. Then they need things like Tylenol, cough drops, Q-tips, chapstick, deodorant, those personal items. Even if you have travel sizes, those are wonderful. And then things like Nerf balls, which I really love that one. Frisbees, crossword puzzles, card games, kind of entertaining type things. Yeah. So we are going to be collecting through July 14th. And Rhonda took home a huge load.
She did.
Yesterday. So thank you to everyone.
Full.
It was our big, we have a wire basket, and it was filled up. So thank you everyone that's already donated. And like I said, you can donate online, or you can also go to Amazon.com if you want to and help those soldiers out. And we're doing it early because number one, it's a patriotic month and it's Christmas in July. So it was perfect. Hope we can do this next year too. And they get together then and they pack up these boxes, but they have to have them shipped out this fall. Like they'll be working on them in August, and then they'll get them shipped because I guess it takes a long time to get there, wherever they're going. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rhonda. The other thing we need to mention before we get going, Teresa, is our $2.99 shipping. Definitely. So thank you very much to everyone who has taken advantage of that. It's yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Normally we do it 2 days for Prime Days, but I accidentally set it up for 3, so we're going with it. So if you want to place an order over the phone or online, we'll ship it to you for $2.99. It doesn't really matter if you order a little bit or a lot, and it goes through today and tomorrow. My chair's stuck again.
We've had lots of orders.
And, you know, it's Amazon Prime Days also. So Memory Bound, we like to jump on the tail of that and do a little celebrating. And also because, Teresa, you and I are here every single day. Well, most days we're here.
Yes.
So we can shop. We see everything in person. And a lot of you that have never even been to our store but are such loyal customers, and we just want to say thank you. So that's how we're doing it. All right. Teresa, do we have any comments at all that we need to
just thanking us for the shipping and people saying good morning from Ohio, Virginia. Lots of people.
And I probably also need to give a shout out to our staff, because when we do something like this, it's a little busy.
Yes, it is.
So we have a lot of people running around pulling orders. Chris has been in shipping. Doug's out for a couple days. So Chris was doing shipping, and we had some help checking orders. But yesterday she was like a one-man show back in the shipping department. So thank you to all of our staff too that make this happen. All right. Is there anything we need before we get on to our project? We have a lot to show you today.
We do. We're packed full today.
All right. Well, welcome again. Today we are launching It's Christmas in July. It's a lot of things. I'm getting a little overwhelmed actually, but it's Christmas in July, and we're launching this really nice Christmas album kit. And it's the snap binder. It's got that 2-inch spine.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It uses the Hearth and Holiday collection from Simple Stories. And I'm going to show you what you get in the kit, what you need to create the album, and then we'll go through the album and show you all the pages. I think you're going to like it. And it's priced really well too. It's $49.99. And the product alone is worth more than that. So it's a bargain. So I guess we'll do that next. So Carla says we have a team of a great staff, and we do.
And Diana says it's our fault we're busy because we keep offering fantastic ideas.
Well, and you know what? You guys, there's so much cool stuff coming in. We're going to show you the new Photoplay today, and it's junk, but in a good way. It's a good junk. So we're going to show you that too.
So Cherie wants to know when the Simple Stories Fun Times will be
our Simple
released.
Stories order shipped yesterday. And no, I'm wrong. It shipped Thursday.
Yes.
So it did ship
with the holiday.
We got the holiday, but it should be here in the next few days.
Yes,
this week.
We're very excited. We're trying to make room today. We're
going to be very busy with $2.99 shipping and making room for the new stuff. But that's the fun part of working at Memory Bound, usually. I'll throw that in there. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Shelly ordered July 3rd and got her order yesterday. Okay.
So there's a question about Merrymakers.
We have not determined that yet. So we're still working on that. Okay. Well, let's go to the down camera, Teresa, shall we? Oh, I'm going to slide over here so I can show you this. So here's the kit, and it does make speaking of Merrymakers, this makes you an album. Is that proper English? I'm not really sure. I don't think it is.
Make me an album.
This makes you an album, man. All right. Anyway, it's the Hearth and Holiday album kit. And let me show you what you get inside the kit first. And I've got this one that's not been sealed. And it's very crackly. So let's open it up. I love stuff like this. So you are going to get, it's all from the Hearth and Holiday collection from Simple Stories. So you get the snap binder from the collection. And you can't see it in the package, but it's got a really nice front on it, and it's got lots of these inserts, and I'm going to show you all of those in person, so you're going to get to see them in person. It's got a D-ring 2-inch binder. Teresa, I realize I never put anything in my little tab here. I'm going to have to do that.
I like to put the year on mine when I make up an album.
So you're going to get the foam stickers, and those have 2 sheets in here, and it's nice because they have big things and they have little things. And I'll show you where you use those. And then you get a package of bits and pieces. Nice. So you get all of this. and you get a sticker book.
Yay.
I know, I love this.
I love the sticker books.
Well, and there's a lot left over. I'll show you guys what's left over too. And then you're going to get a 6x8 tablet from Hearth and Holiday.
Perfect.
So you get
for a
all
6x8 album.
Yeah, it is perfect. Some of the pages you just slip in and you're good to go.
I like it.
So that comes with it. And let me just slide this over here out of our way. And then you're going to get this little paper clip that's got some twine, some of that red jute twine. And you're going to get a die cut heart and a snowflake and a gingerbread person. So that comes, and then you're going to get these directions. Now the directions, there are 4 pages. The directions are kind of a guide. So you can make it exactly like this, but you can also go rogue and do your own thing if you'd like. That is perfectly fine. So the back page gives you suggestions on inserts.
Oh, tags and inserts. That's fun.
Yeah.
Kellie.
And then the other pages show you if you want to make it exactly like our sample, then you can. So what you need for supplies, you're going to need your adhesive. You know, that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
If you want a tape adhesive, you do need some foam. No, wait, I did not use any foam on this at all. I know, it's crazy. You don't need, so you don't have to have this, but if you want to pop some things up, you have plenty of room in your album to pop things up. Okay. But you will need some score tape, some 1/4 inch, or you could use 1/8 inch if you wanted to for some pockets. And you're going to need something for scoring. So if you have a scoring board, I have this mini one at home, and it's a perfect size for this project because it's 8 inches is your longest thing. I also have this baby at home, which I have really been enjoying. And this is the Spellbinders trimmer that we have been selling a lot of. And the cool thing is it has a cutting blade and a scoring blade, and they both fit on your trimmer at all times. So I keep my cutting blade, I should have brought mine up at the top, and I keep my scoring blade at the bottom. So that does a very nice job. And then you need some type of a crease tool or a bone folder. And I've been using this one from Tonic because it is Teflon, so it doesn't make any marks. It's $19.99. And it's kind of flexible. Tracy, you need to get one of those.
I know. I have my bone folder that came with my scoreboard that I use. So, but eventually I feel like eventually the point starts to
it does
go away a little bit.
You have to get
a new
one.
Yeah, I've had it for a long time.
Now, for the cover decoration, and I'll show you, you could use the white blizzard if you want to add a little sparkle.
Ooh.
The Nouveau Drops White Blizzard. And you could use the Crystal Drops, which is just clear. Crystal Drops and Glossy Accents are really, I got to bring my camera back down, are really about the same thing. And they both work the same. And rock candy. So you either need, if you want to do your glittering, you either need the Nouveau White Blizzard, or you need one of these products and your rock candy glitter. And I'll show you that too. And then I use the tiny attacher. If you don't have one, well, we think you would probably want one. But if you don't have one, you could use a stapler.
But the tiny attacher is so cute.
It's so cute and so fun. Look at the little staples.
Everyone should have one.
I'll show you where I used it too.
Okay.
And then I use this stamp set of memory bounds. It's called Place Photo Here. And if you're ever making like a gift type project, a lot of times I'll just take white mats and I'll stamp them and with the photo. And then people, if they're not, especially if they're not crafty and you just want them to add pictures, this stamp set is, what is it, $8.99, and it works really nice. You can even put dimensions if you think somebody really needs some help. So I did use that in my book, and you'll see that. So those are supplies that you need to make the project. Not really a lot, and some of it's optional. The other thing that I used a little bit was some vintage photo or some brown distressing. But again, that is totally optional if you want that. Now, I wanted to show you my leftovers before we show you the project, because look at what I have left. I have another piece of foam stickers somewhere that must be on my desk at home. I have some bits of ephemera, and I've got some scraps of paper, and then I have all these sheets left in my 6x8 tablet.
You can make some cards with those,
So yeah,
Kelly.
you could make cards. Absolutely. Oh, and don't forget the sticker book, you guys. I have a lot.
Yeah.
I used a lot of stickers, but I have a lot left over. And I was thinking in the sticker book, you get this alphabet, so you could put like your family name on it.
Definitely.
Shannon said she likes the tiny attacher. And we know Teresa does. That's a Teresa tool.
I love
All right, let me move let's get on to the fun part now.
Okay.
So if you're just joining us, we are launching a new album kit today. It's $49.99, and it's going to make this really fun, nice album for Christmas.
Now, are those foam snowflakes on the front?
They are.
Oh, okay. You don't even need pop dots. That's why I'm like, are there pop dots?
I think that must be why I didn't use pop dots.
Because you use the foam. That's what I was thinking.
So I use this. These are from the foam sticker pack. And you remember I have a lot of extras too. But I decided this is on your cover. So it comes with kind of the plaid. Pretty. And look at that, how nice that is. And then I just added the foam snowflakes and the foam 25. And I don't know if you can see it, but you're on the snowflakes, I put the Nuvo White Blizzard. So you could do that, or you could use...
Oh, there, I saw it.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. It sparkled a little when you tilted it.
It really sparkles. And I put some glossy accents on these little specks too.
That's
You're probably not going to be able to see that here.
That's cute.
So the album is divided up into three different parts. And I did that on the directions. You have your pocket pages, which are your plastic page sleeves. And then you have your, I call them freestyle pages, which are pages I made up. And then you have your Snap album inserts, and those are the pages that come with the album. Okay. So you get 8 pages with the album. And so I'm going to start out by showing you what the inserts that come with the album. Because a lot of these, I didn't even put it in the directions, but like here, this little piece comes in your album, and I added a little sticker right here. Actually, that's a piece of ephemera. And aren't these pages fun, though?
Yeah.
So here you could put your holiday favorites.
I like that page.
And I added a little sticker there. So you could, with these pages, you can just do different fun things. And I love this page too, Teresa. This page is in your directions. These are all stickers. It came with just the 4 Polaroids, and I put a sticker under each, and then I put the flowers in the middle. And then this is a foam sticker. And then you've got your December calendar, and here's another fun little tag. So these, and I just put a little sticker there. So these all
some
come
ribbon
with,
on that tag.
I do. I need to put some on there. This page also comes in your book. So what I did was, one thing that you need to have for these is paper clips. If you want to do this, you could staple this
cute,
with your tiny attacher, but this is a little piece of ephemera. So I just took a paper clip sitting on my desk, tied the twine, and then just slid that under there. So
even gold paper clips? Is that gold?
it's what came to the top of the pile, Teresa.
I need some gold paper clips.
So
I just have silver.
So maybe if you don't want to do a Christmas book, maybe you're going to see some techniques that you might use in other books. Doreen says everyone needs a tiny attacher. She's had hers for 20 years.
I was waiting for you to show your tiny, where you used it. You said you used it somewhere.
I have used it, but
see.
I should have brought mine because I would use it more. Because I would use it right here. This is a pile of different stickers, and I would staple that heart right there.
I love stapling things.
And this page is also included as an insert, and I added a few stickers. So, and the last insert page is actually a pocket. And it seems like all their binders, the big binders, have a pocket.
I like it.
And it really comes pretty much like you see it. There's a little border sticker. And here's another paper clip. And I just clipped one of the cut-aparts on here.
And you did a little inking on that page.
I did do a little inking on here. I started, I don't know, should I tell people I started this maybe a year ago?
But it's ready for Christmas.
It's ready now. It's ready now. And then here's just a tag piece that I made. And there's pictures of this on the back. You have so much extra things that you can just be creative. Okay, then, so we go from the insert pages that come with your album. And these also come, and these are page sleeves. And there are, let's see, there's 3 6x8 page sleeves. So these lend themselves really nicely to just putting a piece of paper in, which is what I did here.
That's perfect.
Now I would go back and probably do some of the Nouveau White Blizzard on there. And then the back, and Simple Stories does this a lot. This cheer is a foam sticker, and it is actually on the plastic, on the page protector.
Yeah.
And it sticks really well. Like I can't hardly pull it off. They've got really good adhesive on it. And then the second 6x8 page sleeve has got a little flip at the top.
That's
and
cute.
Some ephemera. And then these are a couple stickers back to back, because you get all these little tab stickers in your sticker book, and I just did them back to back. And
Rose, this is a 6x8 album from Simple Stories.
So good question.
You can add the if you want to add more pages to it, because it does have the big 2-inch. Is it a 2-inch?
I think it's 2-inch
ring on the side. So their regular inserts for Snap albums are going to fit right in there. So you can add more, but it is a 6x8.
I should have linked those on the product. Janet can give a link for us on the other pages, so you can add more pages. You might have a nice big photo of your family that you might want to put in here and put in a sleeve. So then you can see where I use the memory bound place photo here stamp. And I did that because it's a store sample, and I think it helps to kind of see where the pictures go.
Out. Yep.
Or if you're giving it as a gift, it works really nicely. So rather than having a blank page here, I just put the photo here. And then we've got
looks more finished.
It does. And then you kind of have a feel for what you can do. You can put a smaller photo and then maybe a 4x6 at the top. And then the last 6x8 insert is just another sheet out of the tablet with a sticker at the top. And then you'll see December is on the outside of I started doing that, Teresa.
Yeah, Simple Stories does that a lot in their kits, and I forget about it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, it works.
Especially if you're making it for someone else and you don't know where they might put their photos.
And the sticker book stickers, they're not washi tape, but they're really thin. So they almost look like they're on the printed on the paper when you use them. And I really like that about it. So that was a 6x8. And then you get 1, 2, 3 4x6 sleeves. So these hold a 4x6 photo. You could just stick a photo right in there if you wanted to. I just have paper, and then I have a foam sticker on the outside of the page protector, and then just some different embellishments on the bottom.
Gail says she used this for her 25 days of Christmas. She wished she would have had, she used the collection. She wished she would have had the kit, because she says the colors go with everything. They are nice colors.
Yes, I'm glad you shared that.
Yeah,
perfect.
Thanks,
well, and I think Janet mentioned earlier too that if you want to get ready for Christmas, you could have your album all made, and you just have to add pictures.
That was a little bit.
The camera?
The book.
The book.
You're going off
all right.
screen
So
there.
then I'll just flip through here. You can see some other pages that are done, and you have directions for all of these. They either use the ephemera or they use the stickers. This is a little tag ephemera piece, and I actually tied some twine on it and then just stuck it on the paper. This is a little unique because there's a paper with stamps in your tablet.
I like
so we just cut around it at an angle, cut around the stamps. This one.
Very creative.
And just cut around and made a little pocket. And then this is a sticker on top of the page protector. Ooh, we got a bit of a glare there. So that's just a sticker on top. So what do you guys think about it? Is it getting you in the Christmas spirit?
That's me. I like it.
It was fun. It was really fun to make. And this would be a nice gift for somebody. This might be our daughter's Christmas album next year. And then here's another page that just has an insert and then just paper. But when you add stickers to it, it turns it into like a little cut apart insert.
I think that it would make a great gift too.
Oh my gosh, yes, it would. And this one, again, we put stickers on the outside of the paper sleeve or page protector. I like to pull it out so you can see that those are still on there without the... It's kind of nice, especially when you're putting a photo in there. And then, so that was the, we moved on to the 3x4 and the 4x6. And here's another 3x4 and 4x6. And we have a little joy flap here. Because this was a horizontal cut apart. And it was kind of like, what do you do with a horizontal cut apart in a book that only has vertical 3x4s? So we just turned it into a little flap.
Perfect.
And there's the back.
Oh, I like your garland. That's very cute.
That was a sticker in the sticker book. Isn't that neat?
Cute.
I probably have missed some of the tiny attachers, but this piece right here is actually stapled with a tiny attacher to the page protector. So it's on the outside of the page. And I kind of like that, Teresa. These stickers are on the outside also. It's kind of cool. I'm just into that now. And then here's a technique that you get a snowflake die cut in your package, and we cut them in half. And so we've got one over here and one over here. And that's, you can often take a die cut and make it go a little further with doing something like that. It works pretty well. Look at, I'm shadowing it, but then you can see what I'm shadowing it with. All right, so that's got more embellishments, and this one's got a foam sticker on the outside, and then we're going to get to the freestyle pages, and I think I'm going to take these out to show you. Now, I would not leave my book in this order. I would mix it up. You know, I left it this way to try to be organized.
Of the instructions,
To be organized. So these are the freestyle pages I made, and this one is one of the papers that's been scored and folded and turned into a little side pocket there with a foam sticker. And then I just stuck some little inserts in here. You can put photos in here, lots of different things. And then on the back of it, it's got room for a couple pictures. I'm going to kind of keep all of those together. And then this was another one of the papers that becomes a page. It's so nice the way it says all is calm, all is bright. And you get 2 of every paper in the tablet. So you're going to have 2 of everything. So if you mess up, you're okay. It's okay. Now here,
no worries.
So you get 2 of these. So I use one for a full page, and then one of them I cut in half and just use the all is bright.
Very
for
clever.
a thing.
Yeah.
And there's that technique where you take 2 of the tab
tabs.
stickers and hook them together.
I like that.
And then we have a pocket page that we made. And it's got a little gingerbread die cut, which you get in your kit, and a couple little tags.
Very cute.
And there's the pocket.
That's a skinny little
I know
pocket.
what I forgot. The corner rounder or the diagonal edge punch.
Oh.
Can you grab them, Teresa, or ring the bell, please? Because I did use that quite often, the diagonal, and I did not link it to the product either. So sorry about that, guys. But that's got your pocket. You can put photos in. There's the back of the pocket. So you'll notice this edge has been clipped off, and I've done that in multiple places, like on this, when I made the tags, I used the diagonal edge punch. This one, you know, you can leave them straight if you want to. This one, I use the diagonal edge punch. I think it shows better on the back. Teresa went and got them for us. Thanks, Teresa. So if you have a corner rounder works really well too. We sell a lot of the We Are corner rounder punch because it's got 3 different dimensions and it's $12.99. And here's the diagonal punch. And I always give Chris a shout out because she was using it and it made me think that I needed it, and I do. So I keep these and also the Spellbinders notch punch all on my desk at all times, unless it's in my bag to come here to memory bound. And then I don't know where it's at. All right, so here's another freestyle page, and this, we took one of the papers in the tablet and added a little tuck here so that we could put a picture or a tag right there. So that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And then on the back, tiny attacher alert, everybody. I stapled the little heart die cut on the wreath ephemera. And then the last page is another of the 6x8 papers, but I think I trimmed it down.
I was going to say, that's
I think
cute,
I trimmed
Kellie.
it down and added this little strip here and punched the holes.
And you
then,
notched the corners too.
I did. Thank you for noticing that. There's another
I like
place.
It looks like a ticket, a huge ticket
It
to
does.
me.
And back here on this little tuck piece, I notched the corner on it too.
Mhm.
And that's perfect to put photos or tags in like so.
That's a great idea.
So
I
the
like that.
inserts, I just want to give a final look at those. You have pictures of these if you want to add them to your project. And I'm pretty sure I left one of them in one of the pockets here, but that's okay. Because there's another red one.
Mhm.
But you have a lot. Oh, here it is. It's hiding right there. Come on out. Come out and say hello. So anyway, you have a lot more extras if you wanted to make some different inserts.
Yeah.
Because you could put a picture on here. You could do some journaling, things like that. So that is the project. That is the new kit that we have for Christmas. The Simple Stories Hearth and Holiday project. And it's $49.99, and it comes with pretty much everything I showed you. The one thing I didn't show you that we needed was the corner rounder or the diagonal punch.
And that's optional.
Yeah, definitely optional.
But it adds a nice touch. Yeah.
It's fun, but it's optional. All right. So that's hope you guys like that. It's available. We have kits made up ready to go. And then I want to show you another album kit that Sarah discovered yesterday. And I feel bad because people had asked for this kit and we told everybody we were out of it. But this is the Vicky Booten 49 a Market Flower Emporium album kit. And it's $59.99, and Sarah found 6.
Yes, they were tucked away.
Yesterday. So number one, thank you, Sarah, for being on the ball.
Big shout out to her.
And I do remember that we had made extras, and these must have been the extras that were tucked away. So it comes with the instructions, Vicky's instructions, and you get an album, you get the chipboard bits, you get the ephemera, which you can't even buy anymore. The ephemera is totally gone. You might want to get it just for the ephemera. You get the 6x8 tablet, and then you get some of her solids that aren't solids paper in this kit. And it's $59.99. It's online, or you can give us a call, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be gone very quickly.
They're very
because
cute.
You can't, like I said, you can't even buy this stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And this would ship for $2.99. So you could get both albums. You could get both kits, and the shipping would be really reasonable. Okay, well, we'll see if we have questions, guys, and then we're going to move on to new product because that's always a fun time.
Definitely. I don't see any questions.
And Teresa, I was going to show one thing before we move on. So I told you how I put some glitter on here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have the White Blizzard, I use this all the time because it's a one-step glitter. You don't need glue or glitter. I just take my bottle and I just kind of touch it like this. And then the hardest part is letting it dry.
Don't touch it.
Yeah. So we're going to have to set this aside.
Yeah.
But that's so easy. And you get these little blobs, and you can brush it around if you want. And then it dries, and it will be really clear. And you probably can't see it very well because it's just the way it is.
Dinah says it's better in person. Here, let me take your album.
Teresa's taking it away.
So
it is better in person.
I won't touch it.
Okay. Well, we have new product to show, and this is going to be happening a lot in the near future here. I'm going to grab these.
Yeah. Rhonda wanted to know if we have extra refills for the tiny attacher, and we do, of course. They come in a little package, and
yes, we do.
They last quite a while, depending on how much you use it.
Well, and I use it just for a stapler also, Teresa.
Yeah, I do too. Because it's so handy.
The thing about the tiny attacher is when you fill your staples, you don't fill till it's gone.
Right.
And you put
just
one
fill
chunk in.
One piece.
And it comes loaded, doesn't it? Mine's so old I can't even
remember. And then you staple with
90
intention.
Staples. With intention?
Yes.
Go for it.
Yes. You don't.
I just think it's cute. It reminds me of an old-fashioned grandpa stapler. So I like it. And I think once you guys, if you don't have one and you decide to make the purchase, I think you'll be surprised at how much you use it. Okay, so we've got Christmas and Halloween. Well, it is Christmas in July, right?
It is.
So the first thing I'm going to show you is Studio Light has a Christmas release, and we've gotten
Very
part
cool
of it.
stuff.
And Diane says the paper is arriving this week.
Ooh.
So there will be some paper. But this is printed acetate sheets, and we probably have to show you. They're $10.99, and there is a studio light category. Oh, Pat says it's loaded. So thank you, Pat. I wasn't sure because it's just been a long time since I had mine. Ooh, Teresa,
Maybe
we're
if
gonna.
you put.
Oh, thank you.
Will this work?
You're
or do
already
you
on.
need brown?
You're already on the ball.
Is
Oh,
that,
we need dark.
brown. Okay.
Teresa's getting us
Can I get
fixed
a
up.
paper bag?
So we'll show the
Any good
acetate
ones?
sheets in a
This
minute, but let's show you some of the dyes. This is called Fairy Glow, and it actually makes, thanks Teresa, it actually makes a little card or a little booklet because there's pieces that stay together and then there's pieces that come that you can use just by themselves. And this kind of shows you a little bit about what it looks like. So it's $21.99. You get a lot of dyes here. I don't think it says how many, but I thought that was pretty cool. And then another die that's similar but different is the window folding card.
That's fun.
So these are like card making dies, or you can use them just on their own too. So let me flip this one over and you can see how it makes this window and then it closes up. That's $30.49. That is cool, isn't it? That's all one die, Teresa.
Really different. I like it.
So then they have a die that's a tag. And this is actually from the Grunge collection from Studio Light.
Stars.
And slimline and label.
That'd be perfect for a 4th of July tag.
It would. Look at what it does,
Oh,
Teresa.
wow. I love the stars.
That's only $17.99. It also would be good for a scrapbook layout because it's bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so those are the dies. And then let's go back to the acetate because people love acetate. And I think it's hard to find. Oh, yeah, I think you can see it.
Yeah.
So that's just like snow falling. You get a couple of each one. So I'm going to have to
And the tiny attacher is a good way to attach your
acetate.
Yep. Since we're talking tiny attachers today.
These are great for mini albums because you could even cut it in half and put it in an album. It's got some cool deer on there, kind of a wintry scene. So that's the acetate. That was $10.99. It looks like you got 6 sheets.
6 sheets, yeah.
And then we have stamps. This is called Santa's Toy Factory. I think I just need to get closer, get the camera a little closer so you can really see it. Then I'm going to come over here.
That's like an old-fashioned
images.
The train and the rocking horse.
But look at the stars.
I was looking at the music notes that make a tree.
Make a tree. We should try that with music paper. We just cut it into strips, Teresa.
Oh, that would be cute.
So there's a better look. That's only $9.49. It's a good deal. And then here's another stamp set called Winter Wonderland. Look at the truck. Oh my gosh, that would do a front of your card.
Ticket, postage stamp.
It's got a lot of little things on it.
Fun.
I'm going to flip it over so you can see it in black and white. So that's another stamp set. And this one I thought was going to be a big seller. These fun little trees that you could even layer. And that's called Pine Trees. What a creative name. It's only $6.99 for 3 pine trees.
They're little. Yeah. They're cute.
This one's probably about 3 inches tall.
Ruler?
Oh, yeah.
I've got a ruler
we could
today.
use the ruler or we could guess.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's 3 inches
perfect,
tall.
Kelly.
So 3, 2, and maybe 1 3/4.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then they have these border stamps that we've had in other designs, but this one's called Starry Background. Ooh. Ooh. See, you could stamp that across the top or the sides of a scrapbook layout. And then this one is called Music Sheet. Music always does well. And these are Christmas songs. Turn it over so you get a better look.
Night.
I almost started singing, Teresa, but I didn't. So you're welcome,
it's too
everybody.
early for Christmas songs, Kelly.
And this is called Winter Forest. That would be nice along the bottom of a card or a layout. And there it is in black and white. It's $9.49. Good prices. Wow. And here's a die set called Extra Elements.
Oh, I like the waffle piece up there on the top.
Okay, Teresa, I'm just remembering something that Diane and I figured out.
Does it go with something?
Yes, it does. Okay, I've never seen this before.
Okay.
So let me pull the camera over this way so we get out of the glare.
I'm curious.
Okay,
now.
So this is what's really different.
Yeah.
So it's got these pieces of both of these.
Oh, okay.
So you have this little die that goes with this little Santa's Toy Factory. And then you have the tickets that go over here and here. And what else is there on here?
The circle, the
circles.
snowflake up at. Well, could you do the snowflake stamp in the circle, or is the star stuck in the middle?
No, they're all separate. Well, the star's in the very middle, but yes, these circles fit here and here.
One, yeah.
And anyway, I was just like, wow. So the die is extras. I think you could use them on their own, except for maybe that one, but they go with both of the stamp sets.
I'm glad that waffle piece.
I'm glad I remembered that.
Yeah.
And this is a masking stencil.
Wow, that has a lot on
There's a lot on there.
You could use pieces or the whole thing. I like it.
And that's $13.99. And then we also got in the stickers for the holidays. And like I said, there's paper coming, but here are some of the stickers. Lots of choices here in black, craft, and white. And that's $9.99. And it's English. English Christmas text. Because, they probably have different languages being Studio Light.
Yeah.
Because they're not a USA company. All right. Okay, if you guys don't mind, and if you want to stay with us, we have 2 brand new collections from Photoplay that I've been dying to show you.
Does the tree die work with the tree stamp?
I don't think so.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It's just a good tree.
It's just a good tree because the tree, the music tree. Here, oh gosh, why didn't I show you guys this?
Oh,
so here's.
Okay, yes, that's cool.
There's just the tree, but then you can see all the little stamped images.
I like the
We're on the 2 stamps.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So they stamped it. Yes. Okay.
Okay, but those little stars are stamped.
Did it come from the? Are you sure they're stamped?
No, I don't think they are. I think I misread.
Maybe it's.
But what a nice grouping right there. You could copy that and it'd be pretty neat.
That's very cute.
All right, you guys, we love Photoplay.
Here we go with our junk.
They're such a great company and so nice and just normal people. Just like us, normal people. But you're not supposed to say but because it erases everything you said. Did you know that, Teresa? But I said it anyway.
Yes.
And I just said it again. So the junk has been huge here at Memory Bound, and many of us love it because we had everyday junk, which Janet can link. Thank you, Janet, for being here and linking. I forgot to even mention that. So we had everyday junk, and then we had beautiful junk, which had some pinks and lavenders in it. Then travel junk came along.
Yeah.
And now we have Christmas junk and Halloween junk. And I'm showing Christmas first because it was on top, so it's the winner. So Christmas junk arrived yesterday, and Diane is very excited about it, and so am I. I'm going to show you the papers. So in the we have everything, and we're ordering more today. She's ordering more as we speak. So in the paper pack, you're going to get 2 of every paper. So let me show you the papers. Oh, wow. And I'm seeing it for the first time also because I left a little early yesterday. So you and I are both seeing it together, but look at this Santa Claus, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And look at this paper. I think we need to get this paper to Maggie. All right. So next up is kind of that postage stamp marks. And then you get a paper like this that says special delivery, Merry Christmas. I kind of ran out of room here. Okay. This paper, if you were wanting to do some type of a December daily or just kind of a keep track of your holidays, this is really nice because you have the calendar, you can make lists, you've got a little planner sheet that you could list maybe your favorites on, and then you have all of these dates. So if you wanted, you could do December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all the way to the 31st and put those on your project. And on the back are these beautiful trees. And the camera does not do it justice. And then the next paper is tags. And the back is a green pattern. Oh my gosh. Teresa, I just got to keep looking at it. I'm sorry you're missing out. Teresa stepped away and she's missing out right now, but she's back. And there is a nice cut apart. There's another Santa. He's so cool. And I love this floral. So the good thing about Photoplay is you're going to get 2 sheets of each. So if you use, you can have both sides to use. And then here at Memory Bound, we carry all the single sheets, kind of like all the single ladies, but all the single sheets of paper. They used to always play that song at weddings.
Yes.
Look at this with the music, and you got some dictionaries.
People are really liking this, Kelly.
Oh, me too. I love it. It's hard to think about Christmas right now, but we are because it's Christmas in July and it's coming. So here's the sticker sheet, and you can get all of these individually if you think, oh, I want the pack, or I want 2 packs, or maybe you want the pack, but there's a paper that you want more of. We always buy the individual papers. And like I said, Diane is back reordering it right now, Teresa. So I'm going to
really?
pass this. Yeah, she's ordering more right now. So they did something that they've never done before. Well, first of all, I'll tell you there is a cardstock pack, and some of it's got, I don't know if it's all shimmery or some of it's shimmery.
I know, the red is very pretty though.
It is gorgeous. You can't see it on the camera.
I can see it a little.
Can you see it a little bit? So you can get the matched up cardstock. Photoplay, they take their My Colors cardstock and they match it up, and they give you a pack with kind of a red, a whitish, a brown called chocolate, and cypress green. So they do give us that. And then for the first time, well, they've done this before, but not for a while, they actually have solid paper. So they have a red and green that go together, and they're solid but not solid.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Peggy.
Yeah.
That you can kind of see I don't know that you can see the design in there. I think I need to bring another
Just
light
a little
in.
bit.
I don't know if this is package opened, and here's another one that's got a little bit of plaid, and it's got that cream with some lettering. I love that they did this, Teresa. And then here's the last one. I'm flipping them all over. So those are the solids that aren't solid. You can get them individually, or you can get them in the pack if you just love it and you want to have it all. And this does ship for $2.99 because that is our shipping special today and tomorrow. Yep. And then there are some extra pieces that go with Christmas junk.
Yes. We sold some yesterday already.
I bet
people saw that it was online and they started ordering it yesterday afternoon.
They always have their cardstock ephemera pieces, and I'll flip it over so you can get a better look. It's got frames. It's got the snowman, the little Santa. And then this stamp set that goes with it that has the same little snowman. It's got a lot of little pieces here, Teresa. Little tiny cute things.
I like the snowman.
You got your holly leaves and your berries. He is a cute snowman. And the stamp set, it's not even priced yet. It's so new.
I know.
And then brand new, they have the collage cutouts. And Diane and I were looking at this yesterday. I don't know if you opened one of these, Teresa, but
no, I didn't.
It's heavier. It's like a cardstock. And let's see, how many do you get? It's
212, it says.
212 pieces, 16 sheets. So they're like a cardstock, but they're for fussy cutting. So for me, I like to fussy cut, and I would enjoy doing this. But look at all the different ones. And I think it's $5.99 or $6.99 for all of this. So now those are not the same snowman, which is really nice.
It's like,
There's some companies that put the same exact image and they're different, so they'll work well together. And I think we need to flip through it because this was a big risk for Photoplay to do something new like this. And there are cut lines.
that's nice.
So that was, yeah, I love that. I don't know how they came up with that. And you could use, on these, you could use your circle punches.
Or the rectangles, you could just use your paper trimmer.
You sure could.
Some people like to fussy cut though.
I do.
You find it relaxing?
Yeah, I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So those are the collage, you know, especially if you're doing a junk journal or you want a lot for less money. You're getting a lot of things, and these are things that don't come in the ephemera pack. So really cool. Thank you, Photoplay, for something new. All right. Is there any comments? Donna says, remember, they don't punch out. They do not punch out.
Yeah.
But they are pretty cool. All right. Halloween junk. When I heard about these junks, I was so excited.
Rhonda likes the cut lines. So.
I agree. I think that's a great addition.
Yeah.
So we saw Christmas junk. Here's Halloween junk.
I love the Halloween
Teresa,
junk.
There's a few of us here that
That's
love
fun.
Halloween. So the collection pack has got 12 sheets, and you're going to get 2 of each. So there's 6 styles. So let's go through those so you can see what they are. Oh my gosh. Teresa, have you looked at this, or is this your first time?
I haven't looked at it totally yet. I just briefly glanced
I love this pumpkin. The like newsprint shows through.
Very cute.
Very, very cool. Oh my gosh. All right. So there's paper number 1, and then you've got this bright orange, and you got something kind of spooky on the back. So it's not a cutesy, whimsical Halloween. It's more of a, and it's not super scary. It's kind of in between is what I would call it. Nice images. And let's check out this one. You guys, this is probably a glimmer for me. When I saw that they were doing the Halloween, it was definitely a glimmer in my life when they're doing the junk. And there is look at that one. You could put 2 of those together.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd have your layout. Then they match up nicely in the middle. Add some spiders.
Someone wanted to know how much the paper pack was, and they're $15.99.
Okay, $15.99. Thank you. Thanks for asking, because I got so excited I forgot to share that.
I really like how they did those tags, and then you have the strips at the bottom. That's fun. I
like that too. So
the tags are a little longer then, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. And then you have a little haunted houses on the back.
Spooky.
Oh, and here we go. Here's the family portraits on one side, and you've got your spider web with your little stuff on the right.
People are loving the Halloween too. I like that page. Okay, flip it back over, Kelly. So look, it looks like stuff is coming out from the page. You can maybe even slit the top part and stick photos, or even the bottom part if you want a fussy cut or use your knife. Hair? Yeah.
Yes,
and then stick photos in. That's what I keep thinking every time I see that page. There was a Christmas one like that too. I know I saw. I had to pull it for someone's order, and I was like, "Ooh, I like that."
And here's the sticker sheet. And we do have all of these individually. If, like I said, if you just want a few of them, or you need extras. Teresa, this looks like this border looks kind of like washi tape. Just the style of it. And this is all online. Janet is linking her little fingers out. I'm sure trying to get it all linked so you could see it.
I might need the paper pack on that one. I think you do. That's kind of fun.
Here's the ephemera. Oh, it says Toadwarts Potion Magique. And the ephemera is probably $4.99. Nothing's priced because it really just arrived. Teresa's going to look it up. And then here's the stamp set.
I should be able to do it here.
Yeah. There'd be some good things here.
Yes, $4.99 for the ephemera.
And Anne is asking about the sticker sheet.
$15.99 for the stamp.
All right, so $4.99 for the ephemera, $15.99 for the stamp. And yes, we do have the sticker sheet separate.
Yeah.
We have everything separate because I know it's going to be a good seller. And if you just joined us, Diane is back reordering it for us. So they did put together a cardstock pack from My Colors. So you have
shiny too?
Yeah, it's got that little shimmer to it.
I like it.
So you're going to get 8 sheets. You get 2 of each: bittersweet squash, polished stone, which is a wonderful gray, and charcoal, which is probably a black that's not black.
Yes.
So they've matched the colors up for us, which is really
that.
nice.
Wow. That's fun.
Okay, and
So
then
just the shiny with that one?
At least the one on
solids?
top is shiny.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, we do have the solids.
There are solids also. Oh, okay.
Solids
Sorry.
that aren't
I'm getting ahead
solids.
of you, Kelly.
You're
Sorry.
okay. That's okay.
I got
So
excited
here's
there.
the solids, and they come individually, or you can get them in a pack. Whoops. There's your spider webs with a little bit of newsprint. Oh my gosh, Teresa. This is gonna fly.
I like their solids that aren't
And this has
solids
got
with
like
a
a,
pattern
I
on
know,
the
I hope
back.
they do that some more.
That's a mouthful. Solids that aren't solids with a pattern on the back.
We just added to it.
Yes.
All right, so there's the solids, and you can get those in a pack also if you just want to have everything that matches and get it all at once and not worry about it. And then they do have the collage cutouts. They're new products, which we need to show you. And these, I don't know if these are $6.99 or $5.99. Do you want to find out for us, Teresa? So here's a little quick look at these. You've got, oh gosh. I love that they did the cut lines, you guys.
Those are $6.49.
$6.49 for these. What? How did they ever think of that? Look at that witch's hat.
Fun. So many different images.
Look at the tree and the snake.
Spooky.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So all of this you can get for your $2.99 shipping. If you're not a local yokel, it's available and we'll send it out to you. We've got shippers standing by.
They're not standing. They're
not.
around the store.
Well, they are standing.
They're pulling orders.
Yeah, they're busy. I'm going to give this back to Teresa.
Sending those out today.
Okay, well, let's see. I think we're ready to switch cameras. Man, we did a lot today.
We did.
I'm going to roll on over, kind of like that Alabama song. What is it? Daddy rolling down the highway or something like that. One of those things that I shouldn't probably mention. Sandy says you could cut it in a scan and cut. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with that. So today we're going back to the beginning of the hour. First of all, thanks for joining us, everybody, and thank you, Janet, for all the linking and drinking, and thank you, Teresa. And we showed you the new album kit from Hearth and Holiday, Simple Stories Hearth and Holiday. It comes with instructions.
That's awesome.
You get the big, nice binder. You're going to get some little twine and some die cuts that we showed you, a sticker book, the ephemera pack, and the 6x8 tablet, which I've got laying over here, and the foam stickers. All of that comes for $49.99. And I think the retail price of it is like $53 or $54 just for the product.
Plus you get all the instructions, which
you do get the directions. But you can do your own thing too. You have a lot of leftovers, so you can kind of make it your own if you want. That's however you want to do it. Just a reminder that our $2.99 Prime shipping is today and tomorrow. So you order it and we ship it. It goes out right away, and it's $2.99. I love that we can do this as a big thank you for all of our shipping customers.
Yes.
We really appreciate your business. And it's got to be kind of hard to shop from afar and shop off the computer or on the phone or whatever it might be. But we do appreciate that. And then we are still gathering things for the Blue Star Mothers. And I've lost the sheet, but that's okay. You guys know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Through the 14th. So if you want to bring in something that will be put into a care package for soldiers that are deployed at Christmas, please do that. Maggie was in yesterday, and her son-in-law is, he's in the military, but I don't know what exactly Brock is. But he talked about how he loved getting the care packages, and people have commented here on Facebook how much they might have received them, or their son or daughter or husband or wife or whoever, and how important they are. So you can help with that if you want to. And then tomorrow, Chris is here tomorrow. So yippee, she's going to be doing Christmas cards. So it's Christmas in July, and you're going to love her techniques. They're 5x7 cards, and she's got a couple of really unique techniques that I think you're going to enjoy learning about. And other than that, if we do we have any questions or?
No, we're doing good. They're liking
people
the
are liking the
shippers
junk. They
and,
like the album kit. I can't show you the album because I put wet Nouveau drops on it, and I know I'll stick my hand in it, so I can't show you the finished album again.
I have it over here,
but
safely
it's
tucked
online,
away.
and it will be on our blog, so you'll be able to see it. So I think we're good. So thanks, everybody. Have a crafty day, and we'll be back tomorrow with Chris and her Christmas cards.